A company gives its employees a new AI tool. Suddenly, a report that used to take 1 hour takes 10 minutes. A customer email gets drafted instantly. A spreadsheet gets summarized before lunch. From the outside, this looks like obvious profit. Same people, faster work, lower cost. So why are more executives starting to ask a much less exciting question? Where is the return?
The answer is that AI can be useful without being profitable. That sounds strange, but businesses do not get paid for impressive demos. They get paid when a tool changes the economics of the work. If AI saves an employee 50 minutes, the company still has to turn that saved time into something measurable. Fewer costs, more output, better quality, faster sales, lower risk, or a new product customers will actually pay for.
This is where the AI ROI problem begins. The simple story says, AI makes work faster, therefore companies make more money. The real chain is longer. AI produces an output. Then a workflow has to change. Then people have to trust it, check it, use it, and repeat it. Then the business has to measure whether the result improved. Only after that does the financial return show up. And every step has a bill attached. There's the obvious cost, subscriptions and enterprise licenses, but there is also the usage cost, especially when companies process huge volumes of prompts, documents, images, code, and customer messages. There is cloud infrastructure. There is data cleanup. There is security review. There is employee training. There are failed pilots that looked amazing in a meeting but never became part of daily work. That is why AI saves time can still lose money. Imagine a team uses AI to draft 10 marketing emails instead of 2. If nobody has a better way to test them, approve them, personalize them, and connect them to sales, the company may simply create more review work. The output increased, but the bottleneck moved. Instead of writing being the slow part, legal review, brand approval, data quality, or customer targeting becomes the slow part.
The same thing can happen inside customer service, finance, healthcare administration, software development, and recruiting. AI can create the first version quickly, but someone still has to decide whether the answer is correct, safe, compliant, useful, and aligned with the business. When the work is low risk, the savings can be real and fast. When the work affects money, health, legal exposure, or trust, the checking layer becomes part of the cost. This does not mean AI is a bad investment. It means the return depends on the shape of the work. AI has a better chance of paying off when the task is repeated often, the input data is clean, the output can be checked easily, and the business knows what success looks like before the tool is deployed. A support summary, a document search assistant, or an internal coding helper may be easier to measure than a vague company-wide promise to use AI everywhere. The companies most likely to waste money are not the ones experimenting. Experimentation is necessary. The waste comes when adoption becomes the goal by itself. A dashboard says thousands of employees used the AI assistant this month. That sounds impressive, but usage is not ROI. If the company cannot show faster cycle time, lower error rates, higher conversion, better customer retention, or reduced cost per task, then it may only have proof that people clicked the tool. There's also a timing problem. Early AI spending can look terrible before it looks useful. A company may need to rebuild data systems, redesign processes, negotiate vendor contracts, and train teams before the returns appear. So a weak first-year ROI does not automatically prove the technology is useless. It may mean the company is still paying the setup cost. But that does not excuse waste. It means managers and investors need patience, discipline, and clearer measurement before they decide whether the investment is working. That is why the balanced view matters. AI will probably create real value, but not automatically,
and not evenly. The winners will not be the companies that paste AI into every workflow and hope the math works later. The winners will be the companies that ask a harder question from the beginning. Where exactly does this change cost, speed, quality, revenue, or risk? So, when you hear that AI can finish a task in 10 minutes instead of 1 hour, that is only the first half of the story. The real money question is what happens after the task is finished? Does the business capture the time? Does the customer get more value? Does the process actually change? Because in the end, AI does not create ROI just by being powerful. It creates ROI only when power turns into measurable economic change.